Feature Me family! Today we're here with
Faldelah.
First, it's time for Speed Interview.
Singing or dancing?
Singing.
Okay. Rap or jazz?
Jazz.
Okay, so if you found 100 rand in the street, what will you do with it?
I'll pick it up. It's mine.
What did you spend it on?
What are you going to spend it on?
Will you hand it back to the police?
To the police. Oh, hell no. Chippies and sweets.
Okay, chips and sweets. What is your favorite song right now?
Oh, flip. That's this new songs they have, this goom goom goom. How they make.
Goom Goom. Have you guys heard of Goom Goom? If so, please let us know.
So when I grew up, my mother and my father, they couldn't read it or write. So I made it up to grade 9, which is standard 7 now. And then I left school after a few years. When I was 19, 20, I fell pregnant with my eldest daughter, which is turning 21 this year. I started working at a place that's called Allen's Car Hire, where I washed cars for 7 years, and I thought that's the only thing I could do, like literally the only thing I could do. But when I was at the rental place, I was planning a wedding, so we got married just after my daughter was about 3 years old, and I couldn't afford a wedding. We wanted this huge wedding like every woman wants, and I started off selling off linen, towels, and all these little bits. And I would look for every factory shop I would get. Every afternoon when I have the time, I will go look for a factory shop. And guess what? I had the biggest wedding the whole family is still talking about.
Wow.
And yeah, things got much better. But when I was at Markham's, I had to also find myself, like, what am I and who am I? And then 1 month I was the head sale lady of the shop, and I'm like, now I found what I am. I found the route to what I can do. So I'm actually a good salesperson.
Yeah.
She is. Trust me.
She's also
She is.
a superb bargain hunter. No one can find a bargain like Faldelah.
No, it is specials, Faldelah.
Yeah, so cool.
I'm now selling perfumes, all these ones.
Okay.
And it's doing all on his own. I have somebody that's such amazing. I'm doing all at the moment. So the boy that I'm looking after in the afternoons, he's so amazing. So we will think of ideas together, and he would always give me some ideas. So Faldelah, what do you think if you maybe sell 2-3 bottles for 2, and then you get your clientele? So that's how I got people on board.
Any advice that you could give someone, youth or anyone who wants to go into small little businesses?
You must have a strong mindset if you want to do something like that. My youngest one, she's 13 years old. I got her a sideline business last year, and I start giving her pocket money as well. And wow, she is just head over heel with doing business. So
for all of you grade 10s and 9s out there who are not doing any work, speak to Faldelah.
And you won't believe it.
Yeah.
I did no shopping for over the Christmas season. You youngsters, I know you love all this branded stuff. She bought a pair of Nikes that was 1,500 rand out of her business money. And I just love it because I don't need to spend any money on her.
You must be so proud of her. Yeah.
I am so very proud of her.
You might have thought, oh, I won't be able to accomplish what I've dreamt of, but you've come this far. So you an inspiration to everyone else out there, and we all have our fears and all of that. Do you have a fear? What is your biggest fear, and do you ever think that you'll overcome that?
I have a friend that just bought a house, and that's part of her business. And I'm like, that is a fear, because that's not something I would do.
Yeah.
I just still stay with the small stuff. I would like to go bigger. like Jody said, do you have a fear? So I was thinking of getting a place to rent. And have a place where there's just perfume everywhere, and I just dream about it every time. I see it, but that's the fear.
Okay.
So,
But
yeah.
I think, and I'm quite encouraged by your story and your life journey. And if you can overcome all those obstacles, I have full faith that you will overcome that, and eventually you will be able to step out of fear and step into faith.
Okay, Future Me family, if it's one thing I've learned today from Faldelah, it is be your own label. Look at the marvelous results of a little bit of entrepreneurial spirits. If you'd like to hear more stories like Faldelah's, go to our app at app.futureme.org.za and check it out.
Future Me out!